Good evening and welcome to the Nevada Camera Club members and guests to the NCC Electronic Image Competition for March 2023. To begin with, we have a few reminders. Reminder that take-in for entries of the 2023 annual print competition will be before our program meeting on April 14th. Entry information can be found on the NCC website. Those with copy they wish to have included in this April's newsletter need to submit it no later than this coming Tuesday evening to the publisher at nevadacc.org. Membership dues must be paid by the end of this month to continue enjoying the benefits of the NCC membership. If you have a problem getting that done, please contact Mary Sheets or myself, Ed Stiglitz, and we will help you figure it out. On a sad note, membership chair Tom Donovan passed away unexpectedly on Monday. Services are pending. Members will be informed by e-notice. Our condolences to Jackie. Okay, on to competition. Our competition staff includes setup assistant Stephen Cupp, Linda Hicks, Ed Stiglitz, announcer Ed Stiglitz, projectionist Stephen Cupp, scorekeeper Mary Sheets, merits recorder Linda Hicks and Craig Hitz. Our judges this evening are in chair number 1, Ron Frost, in chair number 2, Leslie Gertie, in chair number 3, Daryl Ginwright, in chair number 4, Rick Holmes, in chair number 5, Janice Phillips, in chair number 6, Cindy Wilson. 37 members entered 87 images in 36 unique categories. Those 3 of those entering tonight's are new members. A reminder for those of you with live mics like myself, hit sound. Okay. Those of you with live mics, turn off your cell phone. Yes, ma'am.
Ed, excuse me. I just got a notice that our vice president has audio but no video.
Okay. We'll go back to
Stephen.
Let's go back to plan A, B or C. Linda, if you would like to take over announcing duties.
I can do that.
Craig Hicks is now the official merits recorder. Ed Stiglitz will be judge number 3. And that means I need to turn on video so you can see what I look like. Oh, no.
Why are you doing this?
Because Daryl has no video.
Oh, goodness. No.
I see him.
Clayton doesn't.
Clayton doesn't have.
Oh,
Clayton is watching it live. He has audio but no video.
on screen. Okay. So we're back to Ed is the announcer. Daryl is the judge. Stephen is working on the YouTube video problem. I can put my numbers away. I don't need them anymore. I can turn off the video. Let's see. Stephen, do you want to give us a minute? Do you want us to give you a minute to work on this?
Okay, let me text him back. And
Yes, that's what's on our TV here too. Well, I think it should be fine. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start then. Once again, those of you with live mics, please turn off your cell phone. And now here's your Nevada Camera Club Electronic Image Competition for March 2023. We're going to start out tonight with beginners category, monochrome division, abstract category, life sucks without you.
What judges?
Oh, I am so sorry. Judges 1, Ron Frost, 2, Leslie Gertie, and 3, Janice Phillips.
okay.
I thought I was 3.
Well, I said the numbers wrong then. Ron Frost, Leslie Gertie, and Janice Phelps, please.
Okay.
I'll stop doing the numbers and confusing myself.
It's beginner's abstract, correct?
Correct. Beginner's abstract. Scores, please. 988. Comments, please.
Really sharp image, very nice. The black and white, I think, was perfect for this one. I like to see the points on the petals of the cactus, whatever, but very impressive image.
Let's score to 25. Same judges. We're going to move on to animals, pets, beginners, color division. I Heart Toast.
What was the name of the picture again, Ed?
I Heart Toast. Scores, please. 898. Comments, please.
It was a high score on this. I was really drawn in. You're drawn right away to the dog's eyes. And I like the background is out of focus. So you stay right with the dog. Even though I guess the cropping could have been a little bit different but I still, for a beginner, I thought this was very good.
Scored at 25. Same judges, same category, animals, pets, but we're going on to the advanced class color with gazing eyes. Scores, please. 879. Comments, please.
I was low score on this because to me, it does not look like the eyes are sharp. I like the composition, the light behind the backlight. It's really nice. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I got new glasses. So if I'm wrong, somebody straighten me out here, please.
I agree, the eyes are not as sharp as I'd like them to be. Try to decide where the hard focus was, but I like the lighting on the wolf.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I like the rim lighting and I like the composition that he used for this animal.
Scored at 24. Same category, same judges. Baboon. Scores. 778. Comments.
Well, I gave it an 8, but I like the composition. The eyes are sharp. My interest still stays on the animal. Of course, you need to clone out or darken the background, but the exposure and the composition on the animal, you did a nice job.
Scored at 23. Changing judges to Leslie, Daryl, and Janice. Advanced color.
Ed, we need to
Yes.
do the runoff between
Oh, yes.
two images and
I'm
animals and pets.
sorry. Back to judges Ron, Leslie, and Gertie. We need a placement, and Janice, excuse me. We need a placement between baboon and then back one to gazing eyes. A 1 or a 2, please, on Gazing Eyes. Scores? 1-1-1. The judges have selected Gazing Eyes. Now, Judge Leslie, Judge Darrell, and Judge Janice. Advanced color commercial. Let us lift your spirit. Stephen? Scores, please. 899. Comments, please.
I think this is a good commercial shot. You got plenty of space for writing at the top. I mean, the airplane is predominant in the image, and the exposure is nice with the yellow, and the yellow contrast all the different gray colors of the buildings in the back. I think this works really well for commercial.
Scored a 26. Same judges. Advanced color creative. Colorful leaves. Scores, please. 988. Comments, please.
I'm high score on it. I really like the whatever treatment they did to get the effect on the leaves. My eye just wants to wander around in the picture and keep looking. So
Scored a 25. Same judges, same category. Redstone field trip photographer.
what's the category?
Creative. Scores, please. 787. Comments, please.
I like the colors. I like the composition, but it's like the photographer's in hiding, one behind the bush and behind the camera. So if I could have seen more of the photographer, that probably would have improved my score.
Scored a 22. We have 2 to review for placement, starting with the Redstone photographer, and then back 1 to colorful leaves. A 1 or a 2, please, on colorful leaves. Scores. And the have selected colorful leaves. Judges Leslie, Darrell, and Janice. Beginner monochrome documentary. Salt Lake Tipple. Scores, please. 889. Comments, please.
I like your image in black and white. I think that's really well done. I love how you frame the building with trees around it. I think you did a really good job as a beginner with the composition. And I think your tones are very well done.
Scored a 25 and was the only entry in the category. Changing judges to Judge Rick, Judge Janice, and Judge Cindy. Advanced color documentary. Brant Cormorant nesting babies. Scores, please. 898. Comments, please.
Well, the beautiful blue eye is nice and sharp. Been cropped in just a little bit. You don't need all that extraneous stuff around the outside, but the baby's eye is sharp, the mama's eye is sharp, and very well done.
Scored a 25. Same judges, same category. Frogs. Scores, please. 8, please.
Very distinct and nice focus. I wish there wasn't a third one that would have improved the composition, I guess. But frogs.
Scored a 24. We have 2 to review for placement, starting with poison frogs, and then back 1 to nesting babies. A 1 or a 2, please, on Brant Cormorant nesting baby. Scores. And judges have selected the cormorant. Staying with judges Rick, Janice, and Cindy, moving on to master color documentary. Moving a Pot of Gold. Scores, please. 888. Comments, please.
I think it's fabulous timing of getting the rainbow right through the truck. If the truck had just been a little sharper, I think it would have helped the image get a higher score, but awesome capture of getting them connected like that.
A score of 24. Same judges, same category. River Thames. Scores, please. 7, 8. Comments, please.
I think the boat is the most interesting of this, and it is well presented. I'm not sure we need all of the skyscrapers, as the name of the picture is.
Score to 23. We have 2 to review for placement, starting with the River Thames and then moving a pot of gold. Scores, please. The judges have selected the pot of gold. Okay, moving on to Judge Leslie, Judge Rick, and Judge Janice. Beginners, color, nature, wildlife. Rainbow Vista, Bighorn. Come 889 comments.
I just think as a beginner, that you did an excellent job in the composition. I love the position that you caught the animal in. I mean, one thing you could learn about your images is vignette it on the edges, because that brings even your more into the center of the picture where the animal is. I just think you did a good job on this.
Score to 25. Same judges, Rise and Shine, Red Rock. Scores 899 comment.
I was a low score on this and I hemmed and hawed. It looks a tad bit over processed, but it really is a nice capture. Maybe the saturation was bumped up too much in post-processing.
Score to 26. We have 2 to review for placement, starting with Rise and Shine, Red Rock, and then back 1 to Rainbow Vista, Bighorn. A 1 or a 2, please, on the Bighorn. Scores. And the judges have selected Rise and Shine, Red Rock. Okay, we're going to change categories and judges. Ron, Judge Leslie, and Judge Darrell. We're in intermediate, color, nature, wildlife. Rainy day at Castle Rock State Park. Scores, please. Down a little, Darrell. 778 comments.
Really looks like a rainy day, so the tide is good. I'm just having a hard time finding what the focus is, or honestly, I'm having trouble finding what's in focus.
Category, same judges. Indian River Mist.
Again, please.
Indian River Mist. Scores? 778.
I love the reflections. I love the glass of the of the water. To me, or back around the tree line, it looks like there's some artifacts or something, possibly. I'm not sure, but that took away from me.
Scored a 20. Judges, same category, playing tag. Scores? 999. Comments, please.
Really amazing image, capturing the facial expression, the sharp eyes. You can see the claws, and I love the tail back up into the corner. So just a marvelous actor, well presented. And I think the centering is exactly right here.
That scored a 27. We have 3 images to review for placement. We have, first of all, playing tag, and then in River Mist. Back one more to Rainy Day at Castle Rock State Park. A 1-3, please, for Castle Rock State Park. Scores? 3-2-3. And Indian River. Scores? 2-3-2. Have selected playing tag. Okay, we're going to go to Judge Rick and Judge Cindy. And Nature Wildlife Color, Snake Eye. Scores? 779. Comments, please.
The eye is really, really nice, along with the surrounding head part. The whole bottom part of the out of focus, I think, is very distracting, and some of the background up above could be toned down to keep your eye more in the eye.
Scored a 23. Same story, same judges, Sandhill Cranes. Scores? 888. Comments, please.
Very nice image. I would have liked to see just a little more detail in the faces and the eyes, but I like the kind of like mirror, the wings up, wings down. Very nice capture.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Male frigate birds fighting over the nest. Scores? 989. Comments, please.
The interaction of the birds is very nice. All of the foreground at the bottom have been toned down, and the upper right corner could have been darkened down also to help keep your eye right in the action point.
Scored a 26. Same judges. Mallard Duckling. Eight, 8, 8. Comments, please.
I like this one a lot, especially that you can see his feet in the water. Great detail. It's just the highlights on the beak just pulls my eye right up there. Every time I try to move around, I get the highlight.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Ibex Sand Dunes. Scores 8, 9, 9. Comments, please.
I love all the different shades in the sand dunes. And even though, usually we don't like the middle of the day type of shots, this one works because of all the different tones. I think this would be a beautiful black and white one too. You might try doing that, but as a color, it's also very pretty.
Scored a 20. Same category, same judges. The more dirt, the better. Score 9, 8. Comments, please.
Who like playing?
Exactly.
Scored a 25. Next, same judges. Attention. Scores, please. 8, 8, 8, please.
You did a fantastic depth of field, getting sheep in focus. The detraction for me is bright white bush right center in the front. If that could have been toned down, and then you could have cropped out some of the top and just made a slim line, but amazing all the sheep in. That's hard to do when they're spread out like that.
Score 24. Same category, same judges. Tug of war. Scores 8, 9, 9. Comment, please.
The eyes are in excellent focus. The plumage is an excellent focus. I like the its own image effect of it. It's my attention.
26, same category, same judges. Gladiator, tree frog. Scores, please. 877. Comment, please.
For me, it just lacks any wow factor. You could have cropped out all the greenery in the background and not seeing the eyes of the frog. Like I say, it just had no wow factor for me.
Same judges, same category. Cute.
What was the title again?
Cute.
Cute?
C-U-T-E. Cute.
Could you spell that again?
Is that uppercase or lower?
Some of each.
Oh, for God's sake.
Isn't that neat?
Wow.
Leslie, mute your mic.
We can hear you.
Scores, please. 989. Comment, please.
I think if a lot of the left side and the right side were cropped out, so it was more of a square format, it would have been a stronger image. The animals are very well presented.
Score to 26. Judges, we have 4 to review for placement. Starting with cute, back 2. Back 1, 2, 3 to Ibex Sand Dunes. And then back 2 more birds fighting over the nest. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Do you
We
need to
do-
see them again? You want them again, Daryl?
Please.
Go
Frigate
through
birds.
again, please.
Frigate birds. And tug of war. And did you get it, Daryl?
I think so.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, or 4. Scores.
Sorry.
1, 3, 1. And on tug of war. Scores. 3, 2, 1. On the sand dunes. Scores.
Sorry.
2, 2, 4. And on male frigate birds fighting over the nest. Scores, please. 4, 4, 3. Linda, do we concur that we don't have any duplicates or anything?
I'm, but I think I see a duplicate. Mary, what are you seeing?
The scores were read out of order on one of them. I'm not seeing a duplicate.
That
Okay,
is, yes, I did that. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
okay, then we're good.
Okay, the judges have selected cute. In second place, the judges have selected tug of war. And in third place, the sand. Okay, Judge Rick Holmes. Let's start, excuse me. Judge Ron Frost, Judge Rick Holmes, Judge Cindy. We are going to go with master, color, nature, wildlife, waterfalls. Scores, please. 998. Comments, please.
I think with this image, you had the weather against you. And he just lacked the wow factor to get it to the 9.
Score 6. Same judges. Go to advanced color people looking regal. Scores, please. 888. Comments, please.
It's a very nice capture of the model. I think that this would score higher in portraiture, not people category.
Scored a 24. Staying with Judge Ron, Judge Rick, and Judge Cindy, we're going to go to intermediate color photojournalism. When will this stop? Scores. 89. Comments, please.
I think it's a very nice overall image. I was down a little bit because of I lose some of the centering image with the stuff to either side. That I don't know if that could have maybe softened a little bit, but you can eliminate it completely because of the stuff around it. As a striking image, it does a very good job.
Scored a 25. Same category, same judges, determination. Please. 998. Comments, please.
For me, it would have been just a stronger image if I had been able to see the entire horse, the feet. But otherwise, the image is sharp. It's good. Beautiful image.
And we've got an expression on both the rider and the horse.
Scored a 26. 2 to review for placement, starting with determination, then back 1 to when will this stop. A 1 or a 2, please, on when will this stop. Scores. 2, 1. The judges have selected determination. Okay, we're going to go with Judge Ron, Judge Rick, and Judge Janice. Advanced color photojournalism, flaming vehicle. Scores? 888. Comments?
I think the white light on the very, very far right is not needed, and perhaps the telephone pole on the left could also have been removed to keep your attention more on the fire.
Score to 24. Same category, same judges. The Stretch. Scores? 989. Comments?
I like the whole composition of this image. And him in his black suit, everyone else in white. I mean, they're up in the air. The expressions on the two opposing teams' faces. You know, I think it's a great capture.
Score to 26. You have 2 to review for placement, starting with The Stretch and then 1 to Flaming Vehicle. A 1 or a 2, please, on Flaming Vehicle. Scores? 212. The judges selected The Stretch. Okay, this time we're going to have Judge Leslie, Judge Darrell, and Judge Janice. Master Monochrome Photojournalism. Checking out the Raiders Super Bowl trophies. Scores? 8-7. Comments?
I'm the low score. I just keep looking at it and you're looking at the reflections of that boy and the man, and they're like 2 different photographs, and it doesn't even look like they're looking at trophies because the way the reflection is. So it's kind of a confusing image for me.
Scored a 23 and was the only entry in the category. Staying with Judge Leslie, Darrell, and Janice, we're going to move on to Beginner Color Pictorial, Texaco Dusk. Scores? 8-8-8. Comments?
I like the fact that you got, the yellow, the blue, the red in this image. You might have been able to stand to the left more and get a different little angle of the blue truck. And also, because this is pictorial, you can do more editing in this. So I would have cloned out the wires, the telephone wires at the top.
Scored a 24 and was the only entry. The same judges, we're going to go to Beginner Monochrome pictorial, Ghost Town. Score 999. Comments?
I think
Wow.
I, yeah, I love this area. I photographed those before and they're so much fun. And I like the angle that you brought in. And I love the fact you did it in a not total black and white, but it really looks nice. I mean, later on when you do more editing, you could probably take more of the noise out, maybe straighten out the buildings a little bit. But otherwise, I think great job on this image.
Scored a 26, the only entry in the category. We're going to stay with Judge Leslie, Daryl, and Janice since they're doing such a wonderful job, and go to intermediate color pictorial, Trail to Jenny Lake.
is this intermediate?
This is intermediate color pictorial. Scores 888. Comment.
I really like the color. It's very pretty. The way the path starts to the lower right and it leads right into the picture and up over into the trees. Very well done composition and nice color.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Bearded Iris and Friend. Scores 887. Comment, please.
Well, I think you're on the right track. You're got the composition correct and a good density and colors in this image. But when you're doing flowers and stuff, when you get the shadows on the leaves and you get a lot of the white, not conform all the way through the image, this is where you got to learn how to use diffusers and things like that to block the sun. And that would improve this image.
View for placement, starting with the Bearded Iris and its friend, and then back to Jenny Lake. A 1 or 2, please, on Jenny Lake. Scores. Judges have selected Jenny Lake. Okay, we're going to have Judge Daryl, Judge Rick, and Janice. We're going to have advanced color pictorial, starting with Lake George. Scores, please. 8, comments, please.
I gave it a 9. I was going back and forth because the colors are so rich and the reflection is really nice. It's just that tree, the left tree could have been out because you already have the small tree there. So that's why I was going back and forth from 8 to 9. But I decided to give it a 9. The colors were spectacular.
Scored a 25. Same judges, same category. Narrow gauge. Scores 9.
Wow.
It's,
Good, Rick.
I was going to say the diagonal of the train really good. The smoke, of course, is very nice. The overall exposure is very nice.
Scored a 7. Judges, Bryce Inspiration. Scores 8. Comments, please.
I think much of the snow in the foreground removed. The final representation would be more case, and your eye wouldn't be distracted by the snow.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. All Waters. Scores, please. 9. Comments, please.
I really like this image a lot. Well, first of all, the softness of the water, the textures in the rock, and the colors of the trees. And I want to be there.
Scored a 26. Same category, same judges. Nuremberg. Scores 8. Comment, please.
It's a really nice image of the street. I love how buildings into the tower, so your eyes go right straight to the tower. Plus, the tower's got the red top, so your eye there too. And the brick, along the bright heating lines, also toward the tower.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Square top. Scores, please. 999. Comments, please.
It's a very nice landscape picture. The non-snow covered or non-white on the left and the right balance each other very nicely and keep your eye in the middle of the picture.
Scored at 27. Judges, we have 3 to review for placement, starting with Square Top, back 2 to Fall Waters, and then back 2 more to Narrow Gauge Crossing. You got the 3, judges?
Hold on. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, or 3, please, for Narrow Gauge. Scores. 1, 2, 1. Scores. Well, it's not yet. Didn't mean to push. Two, 3. And on Square Top. Scores. 3, 1, 2. Okay, the judges have selected Narrow Gauge Crossing with Square Top coming in second. Moving on to Judges Ron and Judge Leslie and Cindy. Advanced monochrome pictorial, This Old House. Scores, please. 878. Comments, please.
Like the image of the house, I would rather it be more part of the image, you know, the sky and the fence line and the trees all add background. For this old house to be the prime, I needed more of this old house, which doing my hands, I could crop it and get a higher score.
Yeah, the fence line sort of leads you away from the house.
Correct.
Score 23. Same category, same judges. Over Red Rock. Scores, please. 9, 9. Comments, please.
The drama and the clouds are gorgeous, and seeing the rain shaft coming down in the middle, all in all, a very nice capture.
Score to 27. We have 2 to review for placement, starting with Storm Over Red Rock and then back to This Old House. A 1 or a 2, please, on This House. Scores. I've selected Storm Over Red Rock. Okay. Judge Ron and Janice and Cindy. We are going to go with Master Color Pictorial, Beach Cabins. Scores, please. 999. Comments, please.
Well, there's a lot of impact with all the colors. I mean, in the sky, adding more color to it is really nice. I mean, I was in 89 because of all the sand. But I mean, this is a difficult shot buildings in, and I think it has a lot of interest.
I personally felt that the sand helped accentuate the color of the
Score of 27. Same judges, but we're going to go to beginner color portraiture, fighter portrait. Scores, please. 788. Comments, please.
I think for a beginner, you got really good tonality in the skin and the face, but I think you really could have cropped out the whole right third of the image and maybe had a different background, but you did a very good job of capturing the skin tones and even lighting on the person.
Score to 23. Staying with judges Ron, Janice, and Cindy, we are going to go to intermediate portraiture, Alice. Scores, please. 988. Comment, please.
Well, I like your subject. I like how you have her head on a diagonal, leaning. She's got beautiful eyes. Look a little soft, and for portraiture, you might have wanted to use something just to soften up her skin. But otherwise, you did a really nice job on her face.
Score to 25. Let's go with judges Daryl, Janice, and Cindy for advanced monochrome portraiture, the Mad Hatter. Scores? 998. Comment?
Well, the impact on him is, of course, his expression. So you captured that very well. And I like the rim lighting that you have, on his shoulders and hat. I was fluctuating a little bit because I think that bow tie needs to be toned down a little bit on the whites. That otherwise, how could you not stare at that face?
Scored a 26 and was the only entry in that category. We're going to stay with Daryl, Janice, and Cindy, but we're going to move to intermediate monochrome still life. Jimson weed. Scores 999. Comments.
You did an excellent job of maintaining all the details in the whites throughout the entire flower, and the flower focus from front to back. I like how you toned down the background. You can still see a little of the detail, but it's muted in the background. So excellent job.
Scored a 27. There was the only entry in the category. Changing judges. Judge Daryl, Rick, and Janice. Advanced color still life, 5 sunflowers. Scores, please. 888. Comments, please.
You've got very nice focus throughout. Having an odd number helps the image. It's pleasant subject matter, and the picture's nice to look at.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Dancing shoes. Scores 998. Comment.
I like this image. It just needs to have focus all the way through. There's too many areas that are out of focus. And then on the front shoe, right at the edge in the middle, I'm not sure what that color band is. So I think you could make this a 9 for me. Just shoot it over and get more depth on the shoes and the feathers, and it'll pop more.
Scored a 26. Same judges, same category. Study in yellow and blue. Scores 888. Comment, please.
Well, blue and yellow, complementary colors. I like the reflection. What intrigues me more is where I look into the pot and see the etching from the inside. Then you see the outside also.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Teardrop. Scores? 989. Comments, please.
Wow, the colors, the texture, the lighting, everything to me is just superb. I really enjoy this image a lot.
Score to 26. Okay, judges, we have 4 to review for placement, starting with the teardrop, back to study in yellow and blue, and then again to dancing shoes, and then again to the 5 sunflowers.
One
How you
more
doing,
time.
Daryl?
Say again?
One
How
more
you doing?
time.
One more time. Okay. 5 sunflowers. And then dancing shoes. And then yellow and blue. And then teardrop. We ready, Rick?
Yep.
Okay. Teardrop. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1 scores. 1, 1, 1. And then study in yellow and blue. Scores. 2, 3, 2. Then dancing shoes. Scores. 3, 2, 4. And then 5 sunflowers. Scores. 4, 4, 3. Judges have selected teardrop, followed by study in yellow and blue. Okay, judges Ron, Leslie, and Rick. Advanced monochrome still life, kitchen sponge. Scores? 777. Comments, please.
I don't get a wow factor out of it.
Okay, same judges, same category, advanced monochrome still life, a view by the bay at dusk. Scores? 999. Comments?
Your eye really goes into it because of the lower left with the ramp right in up to the top. It's really nice black and white. Nice caption. The sky is great. Very nice.
Score 27. We have 2 to review for placement, starting with a view by the bay at dusk and back to the kitchen sponge. A 1 or a 2, please, on the kitchen sponge. And the judges have selected a view by the bay at. Okay, Judge Leslie, Janice, and Cindy. Beginner color unclassified. Off we go. Scores? 898. Comments?
The jet is in a nice diagonal and it's very sharp, and tonality throughout it is very well done.
Yeah, scored a 25. Changing categories and judges. Judge Leslie, Judge Daryl, and Judge Janice. Intermediate color, unclassified, reflection. Scores, please. 898. Comment, please.
It has nice mood to it. And the rock out on to the right, it just sort of balances it out.
Scored a 25. Same judges, same category. Red Rock Canyon, winter. Scores, please. 898. Please.
Wow, I really like this one. I like the everything about it. The clouds. You got some contrast in the clouds. You got the blue and the southern mountains at Red Rock. I really like this a lot.
25. We have two to review for placement, starting with Red Rock Canyon winter, and then going back one to reflection. A 1 or a 2, please, on reflection. Scores? 221. Which means the judges have selected Red Rock Canyon. Okay, changing to judges Ron, Daryl, and Rick. Advanced color unclassified. Mother and daughter at Redstone Dunes Park. Scores? 987. Comments?
I think the interaction between the two people is nice. If you had zoomed in more on that, it would have been nicer. I think the overall picture has been over-processed.
And that scored a 24. Judges, same category. Giza Composite. Scores, please. 988. Comment.
For me, the depth of field as well, the colors, because you can see both the foreground camel, you've got the next group back with their animals and people. People still horses up at the pyramid sky. So you've kind of captured the whole scene there, which I
Scored 25. Same category, same judges. Circles. Scores, please. 797. Comments.
I don't know what it is about it. I just, I really like it. I like it a lot. It's intriguing.
Do one of the sevens wish to comment?
It's an interesting concept. Lots of places to look at it, but I think it may be too much of a good thing.
Scored a 22. Same category, same judges. A smile not to be trusted. Scores, please. 999. Comments, please.
I think the animal has been captured very, very nicely. It's too bad there isn't like a frog in front of it or something. But it's a great picture.
Maybe it was a frog in front of him.
Same category, same judges. Giant tortoise. Scores, please. 888. Comments?
The foliage on this side of the animal is in sharp. I think in general it distracts from the animal. It's very nice capture. The eyes in focus. You can see right down the throat. I don't think I want to find him in the wild.
24. Judges, we have 4 to review for placement. Start giant tortoise. Back 1 to that smile that you're not supposed to trust. Back 2 to Giza. And then back 1 more to the mother and daughter.
Again, please.
Yes, I will. The mother and daughter. Giza. The smile. A 1, 2, 3 on giant tortoise galactica. Scores 3-2-2. And then a smile not to be trusted. Scores 1-1-1. And then Giza. Scores 2-3-3. Daughter. Scores 4-4. The judges have selected a smile not to be trusted, with second place going to the tortoise. Judges Leslie, Daryl, and Rick. Master, color, unclassified. Why are they here? Scores, please. 8, 9, 8. Comments, please.
I really like this. I like of course, I like the stones, but I like the hint of the rainbow. Kind of balances with the color of the flowers in the bottom of it. So I really like this one a lot.
Scored a 25. Okay, moving on to club. In the beginner class, we're going to have Judge Ron, Judge Leslie, and Judge Rick.
What is the challenge?
The club challenge this week is hands, or this month is hands. And with Ron, Leslie, and Rick judging, beginner challenge, hands of time. Scores, please. 998. Comments.
It's a great composition, the black and white, which is the color on the face of the watch. I think it meets the challenge.
Scored a 26. Same category, same judges. Daddy's Little Girl Dance. Scores, please. 887. Comments, please.
Well, we certainly do have hands, so it meets the challenge. The focus on some of the hands is soft, and I'm not sure they are the main element in the image.
Scored a 23. Same category, same judges. Manly hands. Scores. 888. Comment.
The hand is in Yes. And so I like the composition, I like the idea, but I'm not quite sure it meets the challenge.
Scored a 24. We have 3 in review for placement, starting with Manly Hands. Back 1 to Daddy's Little Girl. And then 1 more to the Hands of Time. Judges, if you understand, we can get a 1, 2, or 3, please, on the Hands of Time scores. 1, 1, 1, and Daddy's Girl. Scores. 3, 3, 3. The judges have selected Hands of Time, with Manly Hands coming in second. Judge Daryl, Judge Rick, and Judge Janice. Intermediate Color Club Challenge. Love you and peace. Scores. 888. Comment, please.
I think it's interesting what you did with the lighting, the, magenta color, and, just the formation of the hands, how you place them. I just think you need to crop it down more and you don't need all that on the top and the side. So your focus is just on the hands.
Scored a 24 and was the only entry. Judge Ron, Judge Leslie, and Judge Cindy. Advanced Color Club Challenge. Hands at work. Scores. 999. Comment.
Wow.
Topic could have almost been clay because I can just feel that on my fingers. It's an amazing image.
Scored a 27. Same category, same judges. Volleyball signs.
Mm.
Scores. 887. Comments.
I think the impact is something other than the hands, and the hands aren't in perfect focus. So I think that detracted for me.
Same category, same judges. Hands in Time. Scores. 998. Comments.
Great capture on the guitarist's hands and fingers working the system. I like the additional color in the background, which does not subtract them from the skin color and texture of these lovely old hands.
Scored 26. Next, we have The Offering. Scores. 899. Comment.
Like the angle of the hands and the composition and the character in the hands. My goodness.
Scored a 26. Same category, same judges. Piano Man. Scores 777. Comments?
Seems more about the piano than the hands.
Same category, same judges. Untitled. Scores 888. Comment?
I like the interesting use of the lighting and such and the coloring, but for me, the pencil almost stands out as more important than the hand for some reason in the image.
Same category, same judges. Amor Fati. Score 777. Comment?
I just don't think there's enough emphasis on the hands. It's an interesting photo, but the hands are just a very small part of it.
Scored a 21. Next, we have Kylie's hands. Scores 888. Comment?
It's a nice capture of the hands, but the bracelet is distracting.
Next, we have two hands. Scores 7-8.
It's a nice picture, but it's more about the hands.
Scored a 22. Next, we have Block. Scores 877. Comment?
The black and white background, the out of focus ball and the hand on the right looks fake. So it just doesn't have the impact of some of the other images we've seen.
Scored a 22. Next, we have Plymouth Old Hands. Scores, please. 887. Comment?
Different kind of hands.
Scored a 23. Next, we have immerse. Scores, please. 888, comment, please.
The hands are in reasonably good focus, even though they're moving at this point. You know, they're not truly the center of the concept, which is more the water, but the hands are very important here.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Indian wedding. Scores. 888, comment.
I really like the composition. If the top hand had been in focus, I think I would have given it a 9, but having the third hand being out of focus dropped it down to an 8 for me.
Scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Tiny hand. Score. Oh, yeah, I said scores. 878. Comment. Can we get a comment?
I like seeing the infant hand in focus. I'd have really liked to have seen a little bit more in focus on the parent.
Scored a 23. Judges. We have 3 to review for placement. All the way back to the beginning, the 4th entry in this category was called the offering. That one. Back 1 to hands in time. And then back to the first image, which was hands at work.
Can we do it again, please?
Hands at work. And then hands. And then the offering. We ready?
Yep.
Offering. Scores. 2, 3, 2. Hands time. 2, 3. And the judges have selected hands at work. Second place going to the offering. Okay. Nicely done. Moving on to Judge Darrell, Judge Janice, and Judge Cindy. Master Color Club Challenge. Working hands. Scores. 888. Comment.
I like this image because the machinery and the things he's holding all in gray and black and white, and his hands being pink, stands out. So you're really are focused on his hands.
The image scored a 24. Same category, same judges. Bride's hand. Scores, please. 888. Comment.
Give it the detail is amazing, but the blown out sections of the palm just took it down to an 8 for me, but otherwise the detail is nice.
Scored a 24. Same category, same winning hand. Scores. 888. Comments.
Well, it was creative to bring it into the competition for hands. I don't know if there would have been a better way to display the cards, and then the left side, the cards are a little bit out on that side, but good for you to be creative.
Scored a 24. Judges, we have 3 to review for placement, starting with winning hand, back 1 to bride's hand, then back 1 more to working hands. A 1, 2, or a 3, please, on working hands. Scores. 211. Bride's hand. Scores. 122. And then winning hand. Scores. 333. The judges have selected working hands as first and bride's hand as second. Nicely done, everybody. Thank you, judges. Thank you, competition staff. The result of our competition will be included in the February issue of, no, that's not right, in the March issue of Focal Expressions. The competition video is also available on YouTube. Thank you.